122 crore rupees scam, the collapse of New India Cooperative Bank (NAM), depositors fight for their rights. This is Ms. Anna Amla, ELA assistant of Dr. V.V.L.N. Shastri. Dr. Shastri is a financial economist, jurist, and international arbitrator and Fulbright scholar. He narrated me discontent, and I am in turn narrating it to you all in collaboration with Grace Parker in Indian English. Imagine waking up one day, heading to your bank, and being told, "Sorry, your money is frozen." Hard-earned savings of thousands of depositors locked. A scam worth 122 crore rupees uncovered. Top officials arrested, but will justice be served? This is the shocking story of the New India Cooperative Bank scam, where fraudsters looted public money, leaving common people helpless. But depositors are fighting back, demanding justice, full insurance, and complete banking reforms. Will they win? And can this bank be revived? Let's find out. The 122 crore rupees scam of New India Cooperative Bank. What happened? The New India Cooperative Bank was a trusted name, handling 2,436 crore rupees in deposits. But behind the scenes, a massive scam was brewing. Hipesh Mehta, the bank's general manager and head of accounts, allegedly misappropriated 122 crore rupees over 5 years. The scam surfaced when internal audits found major cash shortages in the bank's Prabhadevi and Gorgaon branches. RBI investigations revealed 112 crore rupees missing at Prabhadevi branch, 10 crore rupees missing at Gorgaon branch. Result? RBI froze operations of the bank. Depositors were blocked from withdrawing their own money. The board was superseded and an administrator was appointed. Thousands of people suddenly found themselves unable to access their life savings. Retirees, small business owners, and families with medical emergencies were left struggling. The masterminds behind the scam. Mumbai's Economic Offences Wing, EOW, arrested Hipesh Mehta as the prime accused. Who else is involved? Hipesh Mehta, alleged mastermind. Vannathan Arunachalam, alias Arun Bhai, absconded, later arrested. Javed Azam, businessman, received 18 crore rupees. Manohar Arunachalam Anam, son siphoned 33 crore rupees. Hiren Bhanu, former chairman, and wife Goni Bhanu escaped abroad before scam surfaced. Modus operandi: how they looted the bank? Cash siphoned directly from safes. Fake transactions and accounting fraud. Loans to fake companies. Money transferred to close associates. Recent breakthrough: lie detector test results of Hipesh Mehta show possible deception in his responses. Depositors fight for justice. Depositors are demanding action. At a massive protest rally on 15th March, World Consumer Rights Day, depositors are demanding full insurance for deposits without limits, immediate RBI intervention for bank revival, transparency on hidden NPAs and frauds. The deposit insurance cap is just 5 lakh rupees, which is too little for many customers. What happens to those who had deposits in crores? Will they lose their money forever? Depositors are petitioning to RBI Governor Sanjay Malhotra, asking RBI to review audit findings, investigate if more frauds exist, ensure depositors don't suffer due to bank mismanagement. An elderly depositor says that his entire retirement savings are stuck and asks how will he survive now. Will the bank be revived? Questions that need answers. If 122 crore rupees fraud broke a bank with 2,436 crore rupees in deposits, was there more mismanagement? Why didn't RBI's regular audits detect this earlier? How did top officials escape? Can the government step in to revive this bank and protect depositors? Possible solutions: RBI intervention with a financial rescue package. Government-backed revival similar to Yes Bank case. Transparency in cooperative banking sector reforms. Conclusion: urging action. The banking system relies on trust. Depositors' money is not a hedge fund for fraudsters. The fight for justice and revival of New India Cooperative Bank must continue. What do you think? Should the RBI step in immediately? Share your views in the comments. Like, share and subscribe for more updates on banking frauds and financial awareness. Subscribe for more updates. Stay informed. Stay safe. I thank Dr. V.V.N.N. Shastri for his advocacy in protecting the interests of the depositors.